Hi Bradley, it's Mark from ESL Buzzers. Okay, I'm going to show you how to set up the software. I'm assuming that you have installed Qten software, the one that is compatible with 32-bit and 64-bit PowerPoint. Okay, so I've reset it all, so I'll go through it step by step with you. So first thing you need to do is plug in the USB receiver, which I've done. Make sure this is on 215. Connect, and there you go, it's connected. I'm going to reset the buzzers for you. You said you weren't sure if the buzzers were working or they're not working correctly. Okay, let's set the buzzer ID. So I'll press 1. I'll press the main buzzer on top of the buzzer for number 1. Keep it pressed down and press the B button. Now I'll do number 2. So I'll press the number 2, then press the main buzzer on top. Keep that pressed down, and then press down, keep it pressed down, the B buttons, that's number 2. And you can do all the way up to 20 for your 20 buzzers. Okay, let's get out of here. Go to settings. I'm going to set all this up. This is in factory settings, so I'm going to change a few. Okay, I don't want the countdown because I have the countdown installed here already. I'm going to leave that. I want to delete the histogram. I don't want to show the status bar. The status bar pops up down here, and I don't want that on. Okay, these are for show ID panel. When using the buzzers, I don't usually have this on because the ID numbers pop up here, but when you're using the buzzers, I just use them for when the players actually buzz in. But you can leave it on if you like, but I will turn mine off. If you wanted if you kept that on, show ID, then you can change these as well. So when the players have answered or not answered, I'll change that color. I'll go for pink. So if the players haven't answered by using the ABCD buttons only. Okay, so this is for correct, and I'm going to go for red for incorrect. There you go, like so. As I said, no countdown timer. Allow changing of answer. They can change their answers if they like. You can cancel this if you like. Pop-up size, I'll show you what that means. The pop-up means for when the players buzz in. Okay, so I've taken the video off mine. You can leave it on if you like, and you can change the videos. Okay, that's for incorrect. Now I usually change this. I've got my own. They're on the login site to download. You can change them. So when a player is incorrect, that will show, and I usually make this large. This is using the rush button when the players slam in using the main slammer. Okay, this is for correct. I usually change that as well. I usually give that a check mark and a big screen. Okay, I usually change mine, but you don't have to. You can leave it again, but I usually use my media. Like so. That's for when a player buzzes in as well, the sound. Okay, so I'll leave that as they are. Now you can change this. If you want to change the colours, I usually leave mine as they are. Okay, so click OK. Now we're going to go to class. As you can see, there's one here already. Okay, but we will make another one for yourself. So add, and then we'll put your name in, Bradley, and save. And then it jumps down to add the players. So I'll add 20. Okay, so one too many. Now, as you can see here, the student names is just new students, so I'm going to just put a number 1 in there, and you also have to change these as well. So this is 10, so this one needs to be 11, and so on 12. Okay, I'm going to pause the video so I can carry on doing this. Okay, I'm on the last one, 20, and as I said, you need to change the names as well. So I'll just call this 1 all the way up to 20. Okay, and the last one, 20. Okay, so I've set up the class with you and all your 20 buzzers. So change the names for your numbers. Save. Now I'm going to go to teacher. So I'm going to add a teacher, which is obviously your name, Bradley, and change this to 2. Save. Okay, so that's a teacher. Then I'll go to the subject. I've added the subject already. You can see. Let's delete that. So subject, and then add. Change that to 2, if you like, and then just put in your subject quiz trivia. Okay. Okay, so we looked in the system, we've set up the class, set up the teacher, yourself, and the subject, trivia. Okay, let's go out of here. Let's go to OK. Now we're going to start. Let's go into PTT. This is where you can change the actual mode of the question. My ones are all set to rush mode. Rush mode means that the player buzzes in and then they choose from A, B, C or D. But you can change this. You can change this to hand raise. Where's the other one? Normal quiz. So basically all the players get the chance to answer by pressing the A, B, C, D buttons. Then we'll go for the rush game. Okay, so the answer is, to go to number 2, so slide 2, the answer is C, and so on. You can change all these if you like. So you type your question in here, add a picture. You can leave this as it is because this is the timer. Now let's start. Now we set up your class with your name. So we set up Bradley and trivia. So these are your 20 players that we set up, that I set up. You can disable the buzzer speaker if you like, but I won't. Okay. And then press start up here. Okay, let's minimize this. Okay, so as you can see now, there's a bar that usually appears up down here. That's now gone because of the settings that I chose, and the countdown timer clock has gone as well because we already have one. So we'll go for $20. So press downwards on the host remote, and then the answers fly in. Press start. This is what I was telling you about before, the ID panel at the top here. You don't actually have to have this. You can make this disappear in settings. I'll show you that in a minute. So player buzzes in. I'll go for C. And this is the tick that I changed on mine. And then press downwards on the host remote. to reveal the answer. So as you can see at the top here, shows which player buzzes in. That's what you don't actually need this really when using the buzzers. So we'll go to scoreboard. There you go, it's added the 20 points. Let's go back to the category. Choose 50. Press downwards on the host remote. You then read your question. Play on the host remote. Players choose from A, B, C or D. Incorrect. Next player buzzes in. We'll go for D. Incorrect also. For all the players get them incorrect, you can just press stop on the host remote. Press downwards on the host remote to reveal the answer. Let's go to the scoreboard. Okay, I do see what you mean by there is a slight delay when the points are added or minused. There's nothing I can do about that. You can, instead of using the scoreboard that I've made, this is the scoreboard that I've made, you can just press the scoreboard button on the host remote and it shows you who's winning, who's losing. The scoreboard button on the remote is on the left hand side top. It looks like a calculator, so you can just press that. Okay, let's go back to the category. Press downwards on the host remote. Players buzz in. Is it correct? Press downwards on the host remote to reveal the answer. And then go back to the category board. Choose the next question. Okay, I'm going to change the settings. I'm going to get rid of the ID panel, show ID panel. So I'm going to get rid of that for you, just to show you what it looks like. I personally prefer it without the ID panel, especially using the buzzers. Okay, so we'll go for 50 points. So player answers fly in, press start. So as you can see now, there's no ID panel at the top here anymore. We've made that disappear. We've got no ID panel. There's usually a clock here. We've got rid of the clock because I've got one already. And the bar at the bottom has disappeared as well. Downwards on the remote to reveal the answer. I can press the leaderboard, the scoreboard button to show who's winning instead of going to the scoreboard here. Okay, I hope this helps. If you have any questions or you would like me to set it up for you, I can dial in remotely and you can watch everything that I do. That's entirely up to you. You can just let me know in an email. Thank you.